Hi, I'm Mr. Jane17, aka Teleportals, the lead developer for Gunk Game. I'm making this video to update you guys on the recent stuff that's been going on, the development cycle, and not to make our game die. There will be different segments with two of my good developer friends, one of them voicing each segment and explaining about different aspects about the workload of Gunk Game. I'll start off first with not too much complex stuff like the delays, the legacy version of Gunk Game, and the overhaul we're doing for Gunk Game.
Epic rap battle! Serial versus Teleportals! Begin!
Yo, my name is Teleportals, yeah, I like to rap. You're just a cereal bowl.
Yo, when's Gunk Game coming out?
Alright, I'll be explaining about Gunk Game Legacy first. On December 18th, 2022, Gunk Game was born. Kinda. I'll explain about the kinda later on. I recently learned how to use a gun system called FE Gun Kit, and learning how to animate a couple of shit guns. I'm not gonna explain my whole life story, so I'm gonna be quick. Slap the crossroads map in, gun models, animating on a streak, and making new guns basically every day. Then after a few months, I met across a guy named like a Chiron or Barack. I mean, his YouTube channel is named Barack, but basically changed my whole life. Yippee! Oh yeah, and about the kinda part, I'll explain. Gunk Game was made on an accident-ish. It looks pretty different back then, and it used to be just for playing around with the engine and guns. But then it became a game, because I thought it would have been cool. Fun facts, the game is called Gunk Game, because the game used a comprehension gunk kit, a gun model kit. Okay, I'll stop yapping. I'm going to talk about the overhaul for Gunk Game, plus the delays, which will be quite long, so get ready. On July 30th, 2023, I was planning to replace the gun engine, because how much it lacks on mechanics, settings, performance, issues, and etc. And oh boy bro, this was a pain in the ass. This process took like 6 months. One of the reasons why Gunk Game took too long. After we were all done with the pain, we thought it was all good to go and even decided to host a short public test for our Discord server to play. Join it please. But it wasn't. Constant bugs like performance issues, hit reg issues, guns, and even killing people didn't work properly. Fast forward into like 8 months or something, I don't know, we fixed the bugs. But we also got a bit distracted and worked on more guns, mechanics and stuff, but we lacked the knowledge on how to code. Oh yeah, I've been getting lack of motivation too. Hooray! And there's way too many on the list, I didn't even want to write them down, or it'd be a really long video. Even I can make a whole separate video about them. Anyways, yeah, those are only some of the reasons why Gunk Game is taking way too long. Now onto the second segment, where Tech Black will be explaining more about the delays.
Yeah, she got MVP too. That's cool.
What the Sigma, am I right guys?
Hi, I'm Black Tech. I help with Gunk Game in a variety of ways. You can see some of my work in the form of animations, some of my models, and some of my music. Though that is a work in progress because I'm also a balance helper and a sound designer. In short, I'm not a super active development and just try to help however I can, but many issues have arisen which hinder our abilities to get a finished product of the game. Firstly, we obviously have Telly, who is going through some really tough times in real life at the moment, though I will not be disclosing that here for privacy reasons, or if they were stated already. As the main developer himself, the game's development and aesthetics direction is led almost completely by him. Unfortunately, this means that whatever's a roadblock for him is a roadblock for us. Secondly, a lot of us are entering much more quote-unquote important parts of our lives. I, for example, am beginning my sophomore year. My free time will be cut down from here on, and while I will still be active, I'd have to spend more time working on school. Thirdly, we generally are just an inexperienced group of people. Well, that applies for most of us. We're not professionals with successful past works by any means. We're really just a group of friends coming together, trying to hone our development skills we just so happen to have to make a game that makes us happy and appeases our people. We fortunately have a few experienced developers like Blue or Blue Outline, but the issue is that they're working on many other different projects, taking up most of their time. A sub-point being that some of us just have too much to work on. I, for example, have 4 games I'm currently working on, 2 by passion and 2 by paid commission. This isn't too much of an issue, but it hinders my ability to spend a good amount of time on the game. This is just my take on the current situation of the game's development. Trust us, we're trying, but there are just too many obstacles in the way right now to ensure a steady development process.
No! Glungus, my beloved! He's so close yet so far. Hello, my name is Serial, also known as Serial Box Animations. I am the lead artist for Gunk Game, and I also make silly little animation things on YouTube. Hooray! And also for Gunk Game, obviously. Basically a bunch of what Tech Black said is also true for me, including school, not being a professional in the slightest, and burnouts. Oh god, the burnouts! Ah! Now, I know most of you are not happy that Gunk Game is being further delayed instead of coming out on time, but this is because me and the team really want to make the game the best version of itself before release. We don't want to release some half-completed, unplayable bugfest game. We want to release it completed and the best it can be, for the sakes of our fan base, if we even have one. Unlike Modern Warfare 3, it's poo, it's poo. Some of the cool stuff that Gunk Game will have upon release is going to be a full OST, or somewhat full OST, which most of us are actually focusing on right now, including me. I'm trying to make music, which I'm really friggin' bad at it. However, the Gunk Game OST is so cool. It's so cool. I love Gunk Game OST. It's so cool.
Stream it on Spotify, and on SoundCloud and on YouTube. Stream it everywhere. Stream it to your friend's brain directly through a Neuralink. Please, it's so good.
Tons of cool concepts, maps, mechanics, funnies, characters, and more are currently in the works for me and the entire Gunk Game team. And even some cool deep lore. Wow. As part of the lore, let's just say, Mr. Gunk hates his job low-key. Also, teleporters, please at this part of the video, please put an image of Glungus up on screen. I love Glungus. I love Glungus! I love him! I love Glungus! Best character 2024. Amazing, fantastic, sensational, amazing, beautiful, beautiful, piano. So yeah, I think that's all for my section. But TLDR, bunch of cool stuff on the way. We don't want to release it half made with a bunch of bugs. And if you be patient, it will pay off because the game will be pretty sick. And yeah, I think that's my segment. Goodbye. Goodbye forever.